As we're all stuck in lockdown at the minute, I thought I'd do another in our series of places that are close to home. Today we're going to have a look at Mount Coot-tha. So let's go check it out. There's a couple of options in terms of recreation areas here at Mount Coot-tha. First of all, you've got the Sir Samuel Griffith Drive entry, which is where you'll go past the planetarium and up towards JC Slaughter Falls. Slaughter Falls is probably the most popular of the areas, as it's 10 to 12 minutes I think out of town, not that far out of the city. And as such, you'll see here the car park is always jam-packed. There are a lot of walkers and a lot of runners that actually come through in the morning. It was 7 o'clock when we were here this morning and the car park was chockers. So probably not your best option in terms of finding a car park and in terms of how busy it is, but in terms of how well appointed the area is, it is by far and away the best choice of any of the options that are available here at Coot-tha. You'll see here tons of barbecues, tons of mown grass areas, and there are really great walking tracks that are available that start at JC Slaughter Falls and go up towards the summit of Mount Coot-tha itself. You'll also see here that there's toilets that are available on site. Bicycle paths are also available here, so you can ride here from the city and ride through a little bit of the bush on the bike paths. There are other parks very close to JC Slaughter Falls. There is another park that's about 200 metres down the road. It has access to the concrete riding trails and also to the walking trails that lead up to the summit of Mount Coot-tha. If you can't find a park at JC Slaughter Falls, usually this is the next best option to try and find a car park. There is access to the mountain bike trails on Sir Samuel Griffith Drive, which goes up the mountain, but we're going to focus starting from the bottom going upwards. Two ways to do that. Coming towards Gap Creek Reserve, the first is Bielby Road at Chapel Hill. The second area that we're going to focus on in terms of recreation here is the Gap Creek Reserve Road. You'll see here it's a little bit further from the city, so as such it's probably the least used of the two main options for getting to Mount Coot-tha. This side's mainly used by mountain bikers and more serious hikers and runners. The park area and barbecue area is not as well appointed as it is on the other side, but it's still a really great area. You'll also see here that there's toilets that are available on site. So as such, it's probably the least used of the two main options for getting to Mount Coot-tha. This side's mainly used by mountain bikers and more serious hikers and runners. On the other side of Gap Creek Road, you have access to the more difficult trails. You'll see here we've got Pipeline Trail and associated trails around this area. This is where the very serious mountain bikers go. There's access to hundreds of kilometres of trails on this side. You can walk, hike, cross-country mountain bike all the way out to Gold Creek. You can go all the way out to Mount Glorious and Mount Nebo even. I haven't taken the cross-country trail out there as such. I've gone to Gold Creek a few times, but the trail is available and you can use it. It's a long ride, or it's a long walk, or a long run, but it's there. So you've got tons and tons of options. You've got three different areas really in terms of where you'll see people mountain biking. The trails that are available on the Sir Samuel Griffith side of Mount Coot-tha are for the most part just walking and running trails, but some are bike trails. Then over on the other side of Mount Coot-tha, on the Gap Creek side, going up towards the summit, there are multi-use trails, but some are mountain biking only. And then if you go on the other side of Gap Creek Road, there are some trails that are for multi-use, but again most are for mountain biking. So this side of Gap Creek Road is where the very serious mountain bikers go, and as such the trails are graded as difficult or extreme. So if that's what you're looking for in terms of mountain biking, that's the side you need to go. If you're looking for just sort of general use mountain biking trails for the kids or for the family, the Gap Creek side is a really good option. And if you're looking for just a day out for the family recreation wise with the barbecue and the kids can ride around a little bit just in the park, the Sir Samuel Griffith Drive side or the planetarium side is the best option there for you.